Pros and cons of working in the service industry, coming from someone who's in the service industry who is a waitress. I'm going to give you 3 cons and 3 pros, and if you want to hear more, we'll talk about it. Con number 1. You have absolutely no social life because the days that people are going out clubbing and having fun, you are busting tables. You're busting tables trying to make sure that everyone else is having a good time. And the days that you're off, everyone else is back at work and back to their normal lives. Con number 2. It doesn't matter what's going on in your life, whether someone has passed away, whether you're going through something bad, you have to choke it down and go to work and smile. It's not an excuse to be rude to other people because, believe it or not, it actually isn't their fault that something happened in your life. So you have to swallow it and move on. Number 3, your eating schedules will be completely messed up because you spend most of your time standing, and then you end up having this habit of eating when you're standing. Like even when you get home, you find yourself doing things standing because that's what you do most of the time. So that's not healthy for you. And then the pros, there's always a positive side to each and every single thing in life. Pro number 1, it teaches you incredible life skills that you'll never learn anyway. How to deal with people, how to communicate with difficult people. There are difficult people out there. There are rude people out there. So you just need to learn how to diffuse the situation in the moment. No one actually tells you what to say. You have to figure it out on your own. And I believe that's something that you cannot get from a university or a college. It's just a life skill that you have to learn. And I believe that if you have a teenager or a child growing up, just getting them to be a waiter maybe for like 2 or 3 months, they will come back a different person, and in a good way. Pro number 2, tips. This one is a pro and a con because sometimes you get them and then sometimes you don't, but then when you do get them, it's really, really good because then if you're a saver, you can use that money for something good. So that one is debatable. Pro number 2, this is me trying to look for positive things. Pro number 2, networking. You never know who you meet, you never know who you're going to serve, and you never know where it's going to take you. There's so many important people out there, and you never know if it's actually one of them that you're talking to. They might recognize a talent in you or see some potential, and there are plenty of people who I've worked with who will now have better jobs because of this. They met people, investors, CEOs through this job, so that's definitely a pro. And then pro number 3, you learn about food. Growing up, I was always someone who knew how to cook, but then I didn't really have the love for it. And my mom always used to shout at me and be like, if you took this seriously, you could be a chef. And I'm like, no, that's never happening, But now that I'm in the service industry, it's not that I want to be a chef, no. But I've grown to actually like the skill. It's more of a hobby now, and because I see plates coming in, coming out, and sometimes I watch the chefs make the food, so it has really helped me like with learning and also food presentation. The type of food now I make at home, I think about it a lot. I put a lot of creativity into it, even if it's just food for me. And when I plate it, best believe it's going to be picture worthy. So that is definitely something that I wouldn't have shown interest in if I hadn't worked in a restaurant. So if you want to know more pros and cons, let me know and we'll talk about it because there's definitely the darker side to it that I will not dive into now. So